Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Tiny Magic Cafe. In this channel, we're going to learn a couple of things. We're not going to just do our tarot. We're not going to just have a look at what's happening this week. I'm going to post some videos as well on how to. This is something I've been able to do since a little girl. I do see things. I have only up until now done very private readings, word of mouth. And it came through that I needed to open a channel and spread the information that I have about how to do certain things to help yourself as well as those around you. There are ways to contact loved ones that have passed. There are ways to recognize signs. There's also things to do if, for example, you're having a couple of nightmares. If there's something in your home you're not too comfy with, there's an unease, there's a feeling of not being alone. There's a couple of little things I'm going to show you in some of my videos. Please look out for them, subscribe, send a little bell, and you'll get an alert. You'll see by the title what it's about. We're going to begin. In this particular reading, I'm going to use the Major Arcana. There's 22. These are the main cards. You got your Chariot, your Magician, Death card, Star, the World. All these cards that we're going to read, how they work is we shuffle them. And we ask a question of the cards, we set them out in a certain layout, and the cards will answer what we need to know. Now obviously this is not going to resonate with all of you, but some of you who are watching are going to get the message through from your loved ones, from your guides, and from your angels. So we're going to begin. I'm going to shuffle the cards now, and we've got one out already. Let's see what's going to happen next. So we're going to leave that over there. This is you now asking the question. Remember, with the Emperor or Empress, it doesn't talk to a male or female, it talks to you as a soul, as a person. That's the first person that this reading is going to be about, you. The second card we put down helps you or hinders you. So wherever you are right now in your life, the particular card crossing you is either helping you along on your journey, or it's basically stopping something that should go ahead, like a block. The top of the card, Strength, is your crowning of the reading. So this is actually a really good reading already for you. Strength is giving you the strength to go ahead. The bottom of the pack is Lovers. This is normally an area where we have a little warning come out. Never comes true, but it's just a warning to say be careful. This has just happened to you in your very recent past. This is your very next move. This is how you see yourself. This is how others see you, your hopes and fears, and your final outcome. Okay, what I'm getting here, you, the person in the reading, are worried about a relationship. You've gone to someone who's older, wiser for advice. And although the advice is very sound and it is sort of resonating with you, whatever they have told you to do in the situation, it's still not something you're taking home and listening to. You understand logically what the advice is that you've been given, but you're not following it. Because in the back of your mind, it doesn't feel like it's something you want to do, you're fighting it. Your warning over here is the Lovers, so there is definitely a relationship question coming through. It's talking about being careful of someone you are already in a relationship and there's someone giving you attention. You're getting a lot of compliments, you're being made to feel quite zhush, everything feels quite great. It's lifting you up a bit. You're enjoying the feeling of that beginning stage again of the flirt and the want. But you've gone to someone to say, what do I do? Because you are already in a relationship. It's not that the relationship's bad. It's just that you're feeling a bit stagnant and a bit lost. And this is saying to me, you've gone to someone to say, should I attempt this maybe affair, or should I just leave it alone? What should I do here? Because your very, very previous move that you made here, you were feeling a bit lost, a bit bored, a bit unsettled. You weren't feeling like you had everything going your way. You felt like you were literally on a wheel of spin. You either had a good day or a bad hour or a better hour, but it wasn't a constant feeling of just neutral comfort. The lucky thing about this reading is the strength card. You have the strength to make this decision, to either go ahead and pursue this advert break in your life, we can call it, because it's not obviously the right thing to do, but it is only you, your body, your mind, your decision. Funny enough, your very next move is justice, balance. So either there's two options here: you're going to get caught if you pursue this, or you might end up ignoring this person and letting them know that as much as your marriage isn't feeling as strong as it should, it's worth fighting for, and you're going to thank them for the compliments, the attention, but you're going to go back and fix what you think you need to fix in your marriage. Because the Hermit card here that's come out is saying go within or go without. So you need to go inside and think about things without asking other people for advice, because you are the only person who knows exactly how your marriage feels, and you're the only person who knows what you need to do here. You see yourself as quite a strong person. There's a lot of masculine energy around you. Funny enough, having both of them come out, it does feel like it's a pretty strong relationship. How others see you. Now, in this position, your friends and family that know you, these are people who know you better than you know yourself. They see someone who's sort of sitting in a little warm puddle, and they're too scared to take this journey because of the wolves howling. But the truth is, once you make a decision to either go ahead, not go ahead, once you make this one decision, you'll realize that these aren't wolves howling at the moon. They're just friendly dogs having a fun stroll in the evening. You're sitting here wondering what to do, what to do, what to do. So the decision here is getting out of your comfort zone and deciding whether you want to pursue this or not. Your hopes and fears, your fears that if this doesn't go well, you've ruined a very good marriage that's just going into a slump. Your hope is that this might be better than your marriage if you pursue it, but again, you fear that the person that you're playing with fire, might not decide to keep the relationship going for long, and if you are found out, you'll lose them both. Your final outcome here is until you've got a decision to be made. The Hanged Man is a period of waiting. You hang around wanting to see what's going to happen next, but unfortunately nothing's going to happen next. You are the one that has to make this decision. Okay, so in this reading, this is a very quick sort of surface tarot layout. It is my first video, as you know. I do have a couple of little things around here which I'll discuss at a later video. Salt, a little sage stick, we've got some sage incense, a couple of different tarots we can use. I'm now going to see what the angels suggest, because this isn't just a case of wanting to cheat or wanting to have an affair, or you're very unhappy. But is it your marriage you're unhappy in, or is it yourself? So what we need to see here is what you're going to do about it. Honestly, I was going to start with Aquarians tonight, but this just feels like a general reading for all signs. I think at this stage in life, I don't know if it's because we're going into winter and the air is getting chillier. I don't know if we just feel like we don't want to do too much with our lives. There we go. Let's have a look. Change your life. A sudden revelation that offers freedom. Break free of procrastination. Embrace the opportunities that change brings. Can you see that? So, your archangel's saying here, change your life. It doesn't mean you go for this person that's sort of tempting you, and it doesn't mean you stay in your marriage. It's asking you to change yourself. Not in a way that you have to change your whole personality and attitude and change your wardrobe. That's a little far-fetched, but it's asking you to go inside yourself. And you need to decide, what is it in yourself you're unhappy about? If it's about a physical attention you're not getting at home, but you're receiving by someone who's tempting you, what are you lacking that you can't give yourself that attention? It's about finding your own happiness. And once you decide, having that wake-up moment and saying, you know what, I don't need a man in my life to make me feel like this. I don't need a woman in my life to make me feel like this. And I can't rely on my partner for this. I need to look down and see how I need to improve myself. These two relationships in your life, the tempting one and the marriage, will be your answer. Because it might just turn out that that's enough. Or it might turn out that you actually don't want to be in the marriage anymore and this is your way out. It could be an excuse for you to break up the marriage if you're not prepared to go through a divorce. There's so many options here. But again, if you want to sit around and wait, do nothing. But you are tempting fire because your angel's saying to you, you're the one that needs to make this decision in yourself. And it's what you're missing and lacking in your own life, not what you're lacking in a relationship. Let's do another angel card. It feels like they want to do a second one. Raphael, Archangel Raphael. Make choices from your heart, deeply emotional commitments, the power of love. Again, you're lacking self-love and you're trying to find it in someone else. Start looking at the things you used to do when you were younger. Start thinking of the days when you used to club and you were single and you loved the idea of throwing on a pair of jeans, finding the favorite spot, good song was playing, and how you felt in that moment. You weren't going out to look for someone, you were going out to have fun. Find that feeling without having to actually go to a nightclub. Find that feeling in you and find how you used to feel and what you did to make yourself feel like that. Once you reach that stage where you know how you feel about yourself, you'll be able to make this decision. But I do suggest in the meantime, enjoy the flirtation, but I wouldn't act on it until you know in your heart of hearts that this is something you think you need. Okay, guys. It's not like I'm going to talk for 4 days and carry on as an introductory video. For the next one, I'll give you a couple of little tips on, like I said, signs from our loved ones. There are so many. I've got a little bit of salt here, a little sage stick. I even use a pendulum. A pendulum can't answer questions like, will they love me in whatever day, age, time. A pendulum can only answer questions like yes, no, and maybe. And it works differently for everyone. So for example, mine, if I say, let me just hold it forward in the camera, show me yes, it goes clockwise. Stop. Show me no, it goes anti-clockwise. Stop. Show me maybe, oh I just jerked there, hold on. Show me maybe, it goes up and down. In this reading tonight, the person that this resonates, do they understand what they need to do going forward? Yes. Find your inner love. Fall in love with yourself again. Once you realize how that feels, you might not even need anyone in your life, but it'll help you make your decision between the two people that you're caught between. Because they're both lovely people. They're not horrible people. You're not escaping a marriage and you need to find an excuse to get out. You're escaping yourself. So I wish you luck, guys. Subscribe, hit the alert like button if you're happy with the reading, and I'll be back tomorrow night. God bless.